Wayne write the skits, he produced the scene, but Shay bring the talk that's slick and mean. He got characters, drama, chaos on deck, but Shay the one breaking down every little speck. She spot the shade, the smirks, the fakes, catch the punchlines and the subtle mistakes. She the voice of the couch, the fam on the phone. Like, did you see what just happened when he left her alone?
She stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skips by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Oh, it's the Shay stuff wave. She real, she raw, she bold, she brave. Country Wayne built it, but Shay made it pop. Now hit that play and don't you stop.
She ain't here just watching, she go hosting from the sideline, talking over clips like it's game time. Characters wild, but Shay got control. She pause, rewind, then snatch they soul. No script in her voice, just truth and wit. Like, why is girl acting like she ain't seen that chick? She roast, she laugh, she bring the fire. Shay turn a 5-minute skit to an all-day
ride. She stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skips by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Oh, Shay's the vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Country Wayne lit it, and Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
Shout out to Country Wayne for cooking up the chaos. But if you want the real breakdown, decide how to laugh the truth. You pull up here. This is the Shay's Tube Reaction Show. No cap, no filter. Just Shay.
Shay stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skips by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, the Shay still vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Country Wayne lit it, Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
You're trying to compare the two, like
Yes.
your family, my family. Look, understand this. My son told me that if you come, I can't come.
Then we need to figure out something, because that's not.
No, it's figured out. I am not going to miss my grandson's birth
Well,
because
I shouldn't have to miss that either. I shouldn't have to miss that. I'm your wife.
understand. But you are my wife, but I am his biological father.
And I am his stepmother, and that is going to be my step grandchild. We've had this conversation. I don't want to argue with you, Larry.
Making about you, I.
It's
If you really want to be a part of this,
we all are a family.
listen.
We all
Okay.
are connected.
So why
we
can't
are
you
a package
respect?
deal.
Why can't you respect his decision?
And why can't you respect that we are married and that we are a package deal and that we both should be going up
So
to
you
Montana?
saying if you don't go, I don't go? That's what you're saying?
I'm saying that we should go together.
Answer the question.
I did.
If I don't go,
I
then
just-
you don't go.
I just did. I think that's only fair. And I think you should understand that.
What's
I
fair
don't
is-
want you to miss it, and I don't want to miss it either. And I think you should understand that.
I understand my
I think
son's
you should
wishes,
understand.
okay?
Mary, I don't want to argue with you, but I really hope that you.
We're not arguing.
I know
I'm
that.
stating the fact.
Well, I'm stating the facts too, that it would break my heart. I was genuine with what I was telling him, which I was, then everything was fine. I didn't force him or anything like that. He seemed fine.
But what you did do is when my son told me he didn't want you there, and I told you what his wishes were, you went behind me and called him.
Well, and like I told you before, I didn't call him like vindictively. I called him because I felt like it wasn't sitting right with me, and I needed to apologize that he even had that feeling that I would come up there to ruin the birth of his child.
So we're going back to the beginning of why he feels the way he feels.
Okay, well, either
And
way,
now,
you have to make a bridge somewhere, and you have to try and cross it
Or-
and mend it.
or just, stay on your side of the bridge and not try to cross it, because what you did was you crossed the line.
But didn't we say that we were going to try and make this year a new leaf for me to turn over?
Okay, well, you and I, we said we are. It has nothing to do with Jaden.
But he's part of the family, and I'm part of y'all's family.
Okay,
I married into your family, Larry.
listen, understand something. My son made it plainly clear that he didn't want you there.
But Larry, does he not understand that you and I are a package deal?
Package-
We are a package.
A
Yes,
package
we're married.
deal?
I'm wearing the ring that you gave me on our wedding day.
Yes, you idiot. When you get married, you are as one. Clearly, someone has not been reading their Bible. All right. Yeah, a package deal. And the best thing to do and to say is if Jaden does not want her to come and told you to stay at home, well, then stay at home. Okay. And how about you tell your son or ask your son, is it okay for you and Bethany to come maybe 2 weeks later? Okay. That's what real men do versus, doing something that's going to cause a disruption in the household. Because the thing is, Jaden, Brooke, Shara, Lynette, none of these people are your wife. And they're not going to be around when your wife is giving you problems and when you have conflict in your marriage. Okay? Point blank. Like the Bible says, God first, wife second, kids next. It stays in that order. That's why a lot of people, marriages and life are like they is because they take everything out of content and do things the way they want to. Now, when I say that, it doesn't mean that Bethany does whatever she wants. Okay? So this is why I said that, because the man is the head of the household. That's why I said that Larry needs to step up as the man and say, okay, well, since Jaden don't want us to come because you and Lynette don't get along together, well, I'll tell you what, we'll just go 2 weeks later and see the baby. When they get home, the baby is a little bit older, we'll do it like that. Just you and I will go out there. Maybe even Brooke can come and go see the baby. We can do it like that, but at the same time, she still need to maintain her composure and not be acting like an idiot when she goes there. Okay. But the way you get Bethany to stop acting like she's acting is, first and foremost, this man needs to treat her like she is the wife. Okay. And stop treating everybody else better than he treats his wife. Also, he does not need to confront her about anything in front of other people, just like she shouldn't be doing that. They got something's wrong with both of them. This is why I say they need counseling and individual counseling, because anybody who is in a successful marriage knows that you do not confront each other in front of other people. If you have a problem with your wife or your husband, you're supposed to wait until either ask him or her to come off to the side or in another room or wherever, or wait until later, because you don't want everybody else in your marital business. Point blank.
Socks.
Now,
We don't.
Larry.
No. What I'm saying is this.
just like if my family didn't accept you, then we wouldn't be around my family.
But this
I
is
wouldn't
a
be
birth.
around them.
Oh.
Flying there. Are we going to Helena, Montana, or are we going to Bozeman? Huh?
Listen, yeah, I know tickets. You should look up
What's that?
tickets for me and Destiny to stay here in the house.
No.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Just saying. Hey, show some respect, Brooke.
Listen, with the no and the extra ad libs, we're gonna go to my room.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night, sweetie.
Good night, Brooke.
Okay, listen. I want to talk to you about that.
But what?
I had a conversation with Jaden.
Wait, is she in labor?
No, she's not in labor. Just we're not there yet.
Okay, what?
But the conversation we had, one thing I didn't tell you is Jaden was more adamant, if you come, then I can't come either.
What do you mean? Well, he was not like that when we had our conversation.
Whatever conversation you and he had on the phone,
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
I'm going to say this too. Jaden is a grown ass man, not a little boy. He should be man enough to say it respectful that I don't think it's a good idea, Bethany, for you to come because you and my mom do not get along. It's no disrespect to you or anything else. We just don't want to hear that foolishness from you and my mother. Point blank. You don't have to place blame on one person. You can do it and place blame on both, or don't place blame on anyone. When you go to certain counseling sections and stuff, or if you are a counselor, that's how they approach certain things. Now, when it is somebody's fault by themselves, they will let you know. But when it's not, or you don't need to go into further explanation, you can just basically say both people, or you can just not say it's anybody's fault. They just don't get along together. So therefore, I think it's a better idea if you and my dad come down at a later date, okay? Because clearly they didn't think of the other thing that I just said, that they can just schedule different times to be there when Lynette is not there, because Lynette does not have to be there the whole entire time. All right, it's not her baby. I know she's the grandmother, but so what? Okay, a lot of grandmothers don't be in the rooms all damn day and night. You don't want to get on someone's nerves anyway. because that would actually get on my nerves. You here the whole time. I mean, you could be here for a minute, but no, because I need to bond with my child and my husband needs to bond. We need to have some just our time. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you can be there. You just can't be there the whole entire time. Okay, point blank. For me, anyway, I don't like all that.
That conversation.
Right.
But what my son told me, he was very serious. That he's like, Dad, you know, I don't want Bethany coming here and ruining this birth between me and Kaylee and ruining the whole.
But that's very strange, Larry, because when we talked, he was very sincere, and he told me as long as my motives were nice and I was around them.
Well, he just lied to you, and he should have been a man enough to tell you the truth. So anyway, you guys, thank you so much for being here, checking me out tonight. Thanks to everybody in the bushes, everybody who watched this in the replay over in the chat. We have Darain in the place to be, Jermaine in the place to be, Bronze in the place to be, Chase 2 in the place to be. Thank you guys so much for being here. Let me do the copyright disclaimer real quick. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area, and part of it is scrolling across that screen right there. All right. And guys, if you enjoyed this content tonight, make sure you thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notifications, share, and leave a comment. And if you want to show, also hype this video up if you're watching in the replay. And if you want to show additional support for the channel, feel free to do a super sticker, super chat, Cash App donation at $ShadesTube, or cop yourself a membership for $4.99 per month. Thank you guys so much, and thanks to all who have donated so far this year. All right, let's go ahead and finish this discussion. You said, Darain, exactly, Big Bertha should have had kids with Larry. His son isn't obligated to include her. He's not obligated, but he should include her since his dad is married to her, or else the dad does not need to come. I don't know why she does not have kids. Okay, maybe she does not want any kids. And even if she had kids, I think she would still be saying the same thing, because it's not about the kids. It's about her not trusting Laurie to be up there with his girlfriend, not wife. You said maybe she could have if she wasn't so busy raising Shara's kid. I know that's right, because I'm still asking everybody in the chat. Y'all want to talk about Bethany. Why come you guys don't talk about Shara? Where was Shara since she got out of jail? She was only in jail for 3 months, or prison for 3 months. Where was she at? And don't tell me she called, because I don't give a damn about no phone call. I hear kids all the time complaining about their parents just call and never be around. That doesn't mean shit. I don't know why they didn't have kids. I don't know. Maybe she can't have a child. Who knows? They never tackled that issue. Maybe she can't have a child. But even if she had a kid, I still think she would be acting the same way, and she still would want to go up there with him. Okay? Because she thinks that Larry may do something with this woman. You saw it. She didn't even like the woman putting her hands on Larry. So since the lady likes touching, no telling. You know what I'm saying? You said, Jermaine, she keeps calling Shara a bad mother, but her actions as a stepmother isn't good either. What actions do she have as a stepmother? Explain that, Bronze. And Shara is not a good mother, okay? She's not a good mother. How can you guys, how can you think Shara is a good mother? So let me just ask you guys. So let me just say this. So if I went to prison or jail for 3 months because I played on my husband, and I picked up some dude that happens to be a scammer and a con artist, and I get entangled in that web of foolishness that he was engaged in, I end up going to jail for 3 months. Okay, then I get out of jail, and all I do is call my kids, and I don't come out to see them or anything, or have them out there to see me. Then all of a sudden, when my child gets almost 17, I pop back up. So y'all think I'm a good parent. You think that's actually been a good parent. Shara only been on the scene for a hot second. How can you even determine if she's a good parent or a bad parent? And you guys would want a parent like that. Okay. I don't know if she's a terrible mother, but I can tell you one thing. She's not a good parent, okay, at all. Because what makes a good parent is a parent that's there to encourage their children a parent who's there to be able to go to school functions, to help them with their homework, to go, take them on their first date, to talk to them about boys, the misses, all types of girly issues. Okay. A good parent is there for you to be able to talk to. That parent is also your friend, helps to discipline you, to show you how to be a young lady. All right. That's what a good parent does, amongst other things. And Shara has not been around to do all of that. The only thing Shara did is when she came back is raise her voice and talk about Bethany and all this other bull crap. That's all she's been doing. Okay, she let this girl go out and get a damn belly ring. Who the hell lets their 17-year-old go get a belly ring? Okay, the nose ring is fine, but the belly ring, come on now. You know what that means. Usually when a woman get a belly ring, she get it to show it off, or also for her boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, please, that's not appropriate for a 17-year-old girl to get a belly ring. And then the little psychological shit she plays. She does not come out and ask Laurie for money, but she insinuates that she needs money. All right? Period. Okay? And then the other little games that she plays. Oh, I know. Like I told y'all, let me say it again. I got to say it every night and day. You guys can think how you want to. Okay? We don't have to agree. We can agree to disagree to agree, however you say it. It's cool. Okay? So you think that she's a terrible mother. That's what you think. All right? So that's why I don't think Shara is a good parent, because she wasn't there. And she definitely has done that. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it, right, Bethany should not be talking about Shara in front of Brooke, but at the same time, Shara don't need to be talking about Bethany in front of Brooke. It's a two-way street. It's not a one-way street. You know what I'm saying? What applies to Bethany also applies to Shara. Okay? It's not just a one-way street. And just because you guys don't like her because she says racial things and culturally insensitive, don't you ever forget this. This dude right here is the one who chose this woman. He knew she was like that. He knew that she said things that she should not say. Okay? He knew that. He still married her. So that's his business. She definitely put stress on them, because let me tell you something. As a baby mom, ex-wife, there is no reason why you should be calling up your ex-husband, talking about his wife to him, and he should not be talking to you about her. Okay? And you should not be insinuating that you need money from him. Okay? If she needed money, she should have had split custody of that girl once she got out of jail, and then she would get child support. Or she should have got her daughter to have full custody, and then she would get total child support. All right? You don't ask a married man to help you unless you go to the wife and they decide together to help you. That is the right way you do it, the right way. So why do you think she's a good mother, Bronze? Because we need y'all to list the facts why you think this lady is a good mom. Just like Jermaine just said why he thinks she's a horrible mom or terrible or whatever he said. I said I can't say she's a terrible mom, but I don't think she's a good mother, because I told you why she's not a good mother. And you guys need to do the same thing. Okay? Because otherwise, I mean, you just telling us what you think anyway, but just why do you think that? But I don't think she's a good mother, because a good mother does many different things. You know what I'm saying? And she wasn't there to do any of those things. She just popped up in the picture. Woo! That's a low blow right there. You said she couldn't even keep her legs closed while her husband was serving the country. And that right there is not a role of a good mother, okay? When you go out here and you cheat, right? Just like when dads do that. That falls back on your kids, okay? It can create certain things in your children and all types of stuff. Just because they're not showcasing it in the skit, in real life, when parents cheat and the kids find out, it's not a good thing, okay? It's not a good look. It's not even good for the kids. It causes a lot of things. So that alone, I mean, is a grounds for me that she's not a good parent, because you don't go out here and cheat and then you hook up with some scamming ass, piece of shit ass man who gets you wrapped up into stuff and you go to jail too. So you're away from your child, you're cheating, committing adultery. Come on, that's not a trait of a good mom. Okay, a good mom keeps her damn legs closed and stay faithful and make sure she's devoting her time to her daughter, not to some damn dude out there while your husband is out here fighting for his country. A good wife and a good mom will take care of the household, not be cheating, okay, and make sure the household runs good and the kids are taken care of, and make sure that she's, waiting on her husband because she understands that he's at work, or he was at work in the military. Okay, that's what good moms and good wives do. No, we don't know if all men do this. Okay, some men do it, some men don't. Just like some women cheat, some don't. Okay, it's like, for example, let me use David as an example. He's always on the road. When we were together 100%, he's always on the road doing his little driving job. He's an over the road truck driver, right? And he would stay gone on the road because, we need the money and stuff. The money is pretty good. So, you want to, make as much as you can make. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't want him to go on the road at first, okay? Not because I thought he would cheat. I just didn't want to take care of those kids by myself. I'm just going to be perfectly honest. But he had to, because doing company positions just did not pay enough. Making $1,000 a week, we couldn't survive off of that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why he went over the road and stuff. And I already knew from the first time when I met him that he didn't cheat. He told me that from the first time I met him. And I told him I don't cheat either. And we thought the same with that, because I was like, why would I cheat? If I want another man, I would just come and let you know it's not working. And he said the same thing. So when I used to tell people what kind of job he used to do, people would be like, how you know he didn't cheat? He's not out there cheat. How do you know he don't have another family? And I'm like, I know a lot of truck drivers cheat, but that doesn't apply to all truck drivers. And then also men would ask him, how does he know I'm not cheating because I'm always at home by myself? And he said basically the same thing I just said. We knew that, neither one of us cheated, and I didn't. And I'm just proving the point to you guys that all men do not cheat, just like all women don't cheat just because their spouses are not around. The only type of people who do this is people who are no good in the first damn place. They were going to cheat anyway, regardless if their spouse was, gone for a long time or if they weren't. They were just cheaters, okay? Point blank. Bruh, what are you talking about? She does take care of her daughter, but remember, it was Larry and Big Bertha who tricked Destiny to living with them. It wasn't Big Bertha did not trick. See how y'all be saying stuff that's not true. Bethany did not trick Destiny regarding living with them. It was Shara and Larry. Bethany didn't want to play along with the game, but Larry made her. Okay. Told you, y'all get it wrong. He didn't discuss anything with Bethany. He just told her because she did not agree with it. Okay. It was Laurie, like the Laurie seasoning salt, and it was Shara. Okay. Period. If y'all was in the court of law, y'all would get torn up by Shay's Tube being an attorney. We're going to have to do one of those, and y'all scary asses going to have to get up on this panel, and we're going to have to be like me in the courtroom about Bethany and Larry. I want to go toe-to-toe with y'all ass about Bethany. Y'all be talking all this smack. I'm going to see if y'all can hang with the Shayster up on this panel. I want y'all to show some facts to support everything you say. And the thing is, Shay's Tube is not saying that Bethany ain't no hot ass mess, because she is. She talks too damn much and she's annoying. All right, let's keep it real. All she needs is somebody like me to cuss her completely out when she say something racial. I had Jermaine laughing tonight. I said, Bethany ass, I can't even tell y'all what I said. I would tell her ass, without even cussing, I would tell her off. She won't ever call another black person nappy head or anything else. I guarantee you she won't when I get on that ass. All right. So all she needs is someone to really tell her ass off for real, for real. Basically hurt her damn feelings. Okay. That's all she needs. A good country ass telling off. No, a good ghetto ass telling off. You said it's just a lot of drama in that family. That's all. And they need to see a counselor. If they are not going to see a counselor, they need to get a divorce and move on. And I agree with you, Ray, 100%. I was just saying that to Jermaine. And like, I'm sick of these two. They just need to get a divorce because, damn, you can't really take up for none of them because they all be doing the most. Shara is not in the picture right now because she got herself a young tenderoni. Okay, and I can't wait until he sees Joe. Okay, because he's younger. He looks better. He's more vibrant, more energetic. He's younger. He looks better, more vibrant, more energetic. He also has a good career that he used to have. You know, he got some money. Okay. So, Laurie, you can just go kick rocks, baby. All right. Charlotte don't want your old ass. Okay. I know you want her, but she does not want you. You better stay with Bethany, honey. On everything. That's what you better do. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I'm so damn silly. Oh no. Okay. Let me go to this next skit. So we just saw. Let me see which one I just played. Let's see. Let's go to it and see which one I just played. I just played Larry Tells Bethany. Let's see which one was that. Okay, so let's go to this one right here now. He talks too much too. He calling up Lynette now. Now this ain't nothing but a B move right here. And if y'all think this ain't no B move, I don't know what to say about y'all. Why is he calling up Lynette? I don't like that lady. I'm gonna just tell you straight up. I don't like her. Just because I don't like her, I don't like her. Okay. I dislike her more than I dislike Shara. I dislike her more than I dislike Shayla. Because she fake. That mouth is too smart too. I don't like that. And she's entitled. Honey, she wasn't even good enough for Laurie to marry once he got her pregnant. Why she thinks she's all that? If she was all that, she would have been whatever his last name is. Okay? I'll tell her ass that she'll be ready to fight. Okay, let's go ahead and look at this now. Let's see. Not that. Let's see. I don't want to see that crying shit. So she always making those one. And man, if you don't sit your old ass down and stop talking, I usually don't call people old, but you are too old to be talking like this and acting like this, girl. You don't want to be out there fighting. You may get a damn Charlie horse or something. You know what I'm saying? Moving the wrong position or something. You'll have a straight up Charlie horse. When you get a certain age, you know, only time I would fight if I have to, if I don't have no choice but to fight. Okay. Otherwise, you're using something else. But you know, most people are using something else too. Ain't nobody really physically fighting out there no more. And certainly when you get a certain age, you know, I think it's like, you know, time out for that. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, she's trying to talk about she's gonna beat somebody up, she's gonna mess around and have a damn stroke out there trying to fight. Or a Charlie horse or some shit like that.
Hello.
Hey,
Hey, Larry. How you doing?
I'm fine. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Doing well. What's going on?
I just want to call you and talk to you about something real quick.
Okay.
So I was talking to Bethany about what me and Jay discussed, her coming to Montana. And pretty much what my son told me was, if Bethany comes, then I can't come. And that sort of left a bad taste in my mouth about my son, how adamant he is about Bethany not coming. But the problem is, Bethany called Jaden and pretty much pressured him into allowing her to come.
Right.
And that bothered me because me and her had a little outing about that, a little discussion about, you know, her doing that. And she's like, well, Larry, we're a package deal and we're married and she won't be a part of it.
No. You do not supposed to call up your ex-girlfriend, not even ex-wife, and discuss this foolishness with her. All this simple ass dude had to do is, if he actually felt like Bethany should not go, tell her ass to stay home, and that's final. Okay, I don't agree with that. Okay, but I'm just saying, And since he is the head of household, that's exactly what she would do. Okay? Period. You don't need to go call Lynette. You don't need to call Jaden. You don't need to call no damn body. If you really think she's going to be a hot ass mess and you don't want her to come, tell her to stay her ass home, and that's final. And be done with the conversation and tell her you don't want to hear nothing else about it. Why is he calling his ex-girlfriend, not even wife, discussing this shit with her? This is one reason I don't like this little stupid looking ass man, because he does this. You know what I'm saying? This is a weak shit.
A bird, then if she can't come, it's going to break her heart. And just give me this whole sob story about how she felt she should be a part of it because Jaden's family, and I heard her, but I'm also trying to respect my son at the same time.
I understand. That kind of puts you in a tough position.
Yeah, it does. But, you know, I got my son on one side, you know, I want to be there. I got my wife on the other end talking about, you know, that she really wants to be there and everything, you know, and my son telling me that she comes, you can't come. And I don't want to miss this, Lynette.
Well, Larry, I don't want you to miss it neither. You absolutely need to be there. This is going to be a very special moment for you and I as grandparents. And so I most definitely want you to be there.
I want to ask this question. I need to do a poll too. How many baby daddies, right? And let's keep it real. I'm asking the chat. I don't know if everyone is married or whatever the case is, but if you have a baby by another person other than the person that you're with, okay, and your child has his or her first baby, are you going to make it a point to be there? Okay, especially if you are married now and your wife and your ex-girlfriend do not get along. How would you handle that? Would you make it a point to go there, or would you tell your wife to stay at home? How would you guys handle that?
However, I don't appreciate her calling Jaden. I'm really upset with her about that.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, shut your ass up. Jaden is a grown ass man. Stop acting like this boy is a young boy. If that man cannot speak up for himself, I don't know how the hell he's going to survive in life. Okay, he's a grown man. He's not a little kid. He's not my son's age and there that he needs his little mama to take up for him. Shut up, Lynette. I do not like this lady. I hope she does not be on here long. I don't like her at all.
And I just need to I want to talk to Bethany face to face, Larry.
Face to face.
Face to face. I want her to look at me. I want her to understand me, and I want her to feel.
You just told him that you didn't want her to come out there. Larry, don't do it. All right, stupid ass man, don't do it.
I'm coming from.
I mean, you can have a phone conversation with her. I mean,
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. This is going to be done in person.
Okay. All right. I mean, if that's how you feel about it, I understand. I mean, I'm not going to deny you that. So yeah, I can set that up and let her know that you want to have a face-to-face conversation with her.
This is very important, Larry.
This is the most stupidest shit I ever heard of. Why is it so important that she talked to Bethany anyway? Just tell Larry, well, actually, she don't have to tell it because that dude is not a little bitty boy. She need to just stay out of that part right there, because he can tell Bethany himself, don't call me. All right. Let me tell you something. My son is older. You know, my oldest son, obviously. I guarantee you he wouldn't have no problem telling, if we had a situation like this, okay, he wouldn't have no problem telling my new husband, okay, that I don't want you to come, or I don't want you to be around me. Okay, I don't want you to call me. Don't call me again. He wouldn't have no problem speaking up for himself. He would not need me to say shit. He would say it, okay? And not even be disrespectful just because, he's grown. He would just tell her, I don't, want you calling me, trying to get me to go back on something I said. If I said no, there is a reason why I said no, and I'm staying firm with that decision I just made to you. Period. No disrespect. They act like this dude is a little bitty boy. This dude is almost damn 30. Come on now, grow up. You said a counsel not going to help Big Bertha focus, needs to be on her brother in that lawsuit. She's going to focus on her damn marriage first, bros. Okay? Nobody focusing on damn lawsuit first. Your marriage come before that damn lawsuit. That damn lawsuit is bull crap. Okay, you're not supposed to take your siblings to court anyway. That's crazy. It definitely is crazy. He's stupid for many different reasons, not because he won't stand up to his wife like y'all want him to. No, because he's allowed all this foolishness to be interfering with his marriage. You say it's not rocket science. The spouse always comes first. Well, you know what? Since we're talking about this, let's go to the Bible and see what the Bible says about this. I am so crazy, y'all. Hold on. What does the Bible say about a marriage? How should a husband and wife act?
The Bible views marriage as a sacred, lifelong commitment built on love, respect, and support. Husbands should love their wives sacrificially, while wives should respect their husbands, creating a partnership where both support each other with kindness, patience, and unity.
And then it says, and submit as to the Lord, creating a partnership where both support each other in fulfilling their roles, emphasizing kindness, patience, unity. Okay? So the thing is, they're not doing any of this. Period. Okay? Now, let me go to this right here. In the Bible, in a marriage, who comes first?
In a biblical marriage, God comes first, followed by your spouse. Spouses should prioritize each other, loving and supporting one another, making them second only to God.
And then children, and then other family and community responsibilities. Okay, point blank. You know, I mean, if you have that type of marriage, if you got a early marriage, then of course you're going to do it like everybody else doing. That's why people be, you know, getting a divorce. You know what I'm saying? And I can just tell you that straight up. You know, I can use myself as a, you know, an example of that. You know, like with my soon-to-be ex-job. Okay, he does not listen. That's why I'm getting a divorce, you know, about that trucking job. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a ripoff at times. You know what I'm saying? But he does not listen. So the thing is, you have to listen to each other. When your wife or husband tells you stuff, you need to listen and take it into consideration and go from there. You don't do what you want to in a marriage. Okay? You're supposed to put your spouse right there with you when it comes to, you know, doing what's best. You don't just think about yourself. All right. And that's what Larry does. And that's what Bethany does. They both do that. Let's keep it real. All right. Yes, we understand that he wants to see his first grandchild. All right. And that's understandable, like I just said. However, at the same time, his wife wants to go. So since his wife and his ex-girlfriend do not like each other, they don't get along regardless of who starts what, then, you know, you have to do things a little different. Jaden said, yeah, she can come. Then he said no. He should have been a man and said that he did not want her to come. He should have told her that and told her the reason why. And then come up with a resolution. And that could have been like, why don't you and my dad come out a week or two after the birth of their baby? And that way, you don't have to worry about her being around Lynette. All right, point blank. Or you can do it the way I said before. You can come on out, but you cannot come and see the baby while my mom is here. We're going to have to schedule a time for you and Laurie to go and come to the hospital. Okay? Because the thing about it, what you guys keep on forgetting, is Larry is not with Lynette. I don't give two shits about him being no grandfather. The thing is, he is not with Lynette. Okay? Lynette is not his wife. His wife is named Bethany. He chose her. Okay, so it's not appropriate for him to be going with Lynette. He should be going with his wife. But if his wife and Lynette does not get along, then he needs to wait and go with his wife when Lynette is not around. Lynette needs to go get herself a man and bring her man with her. Point blank. You said I would handle it just fine because I'm not going to be like Bethany. Bethany is out of her mind. If my husband wanted to go and that's his child and I was at home, I will stay home. Take care of the kids. And think about it, Doreen, you say that, all right? But what if your husband was acting like he wanted his exes? Maybe not Lynette, but Shara. And so, you know, I don't think you would just want him to go because you'll probably be thinking to yourself, What if they end up doing something? That's really why she wants to go. Because remember how Lynette was touching all over him, okay? I don't know. I think y'all ignore certain things. So I don't think if your husband, say for example, if your husband's like my husband, he's not going to give me no type of reason to think that he would do anything with his ex. So I'll be like, okay, cool. I don't want to go up there anyway with that bitch. I know how I talk. So that's how I be. I don't give a damn, you know. But if I can trust my husband and I thought he was a snake, a cheating snake, then I would want to go. Okay. So that's just how it is, you know. And I know women because I'm a woman myself. Okay. Just like men. They'll sit up in this chat and talk that shit. But if their wife was doing this and you think somewhere in your mind that maybe the ex still likes her, you don't want your wife to go by herself. She does not need to talk to Bethany. All right, they don't get along. In the real world, you do this can result in somebody getting unalive. Why would you have your ex-girlfriend? She's not even an ex-wife. She's not even important. And I'm just gonna be perfectly honest. She's just a baby mama. And this boy is not a baby. He's a grown-ass man, okay? So I don't need to have a relationship with you. You don't need to be talking to me. F you. And that's how I would be. And I would tell Larry, I don't need to talk to her, period. Okay? I don't need to talk to her for what? I would better off be talking to Shara because at least Shara is his ex-wife, not a girlfriend. Girlfriends come a dime a damn dozen, honey. How many men get out here and get babies by women they don't marry? Ain't nothing special about that. And I hate to be so insensitive saying it, but it's just the truth. He didn't even take enough time to marry this woman. So why are you guys acting like that's his ex-wife? I don't like her ass anyway. She got that mouth, okay? She's also disrespectful. He definitely need to keep his slow ass home, okay? And just make up a date to go out there to see his son. Or put his foot down and do like I just said, do. Tell Bethany, you can stay in the hotel and maybe, you know, we can have it. Call Jaden up and let him know this plan and go from there. Because the main reason why Jaden does not want her to come is because of his mom and because he figures that they're going to get into it. Bethany is going to start with her. So in order to eliminate all of that, she just does not need to be around Lynette. Now Lynette telling him he wants to talk to her. You know why? Now this gives him a reason to bring this woman with him, unless Lynette comes to the hospital. Is it Lynette in Montana or wherever she's at right now? No, you make her ass stay home. She's not going to stay home. See, this is why I say Larry is weak. Because if I say stay at home, you better stay home. And I'm not being controlling anything. I'm being authoritative. Okay? Stay home. If I'm the head of the household, I'm telling you to stay home, stay home. I'm telling you to stay home so you and this ex-girlfriend won't get into an altercation and be in jail or somebody get unalive. Okay? Why would you put those two together? Forget messing up the birth because I wouldn't even have them in the same room. I don't want them to get into a physical altercation, somebody go to jail or get hurt. No, you don't take her and take her to that thing because see me, if that was me having a child, I was going to tell the people at the front desk, I don't want her up here. We don't even have to argue about it. I don't want her in the room. So she won't even be able to go up to the floor. Okay. And now that would be cold-blooded. So I would just tell them that. Okay. And then she can go she can go wherever she wants to go. Okay. She can go to Montana if you can't stop her. Okay. If Larry cannot stop her, she can come. But I tell you what, she's not going to come to that hospital room until Larry and her go. She wouldn't come until, if I was Larry, she would not go to the hospital room until I come. Okay, just me and her would go to the hospital to see my new grandchild when Lynette is not there. Lynette is not going to be there 24/7. I'm pretty sure she's not. And even if she wanted to be, Jaden, when his grown ass, can tell his mom or ask his mom, can she just, go home, freshen up so that, that can be enough. If she did that, we can use that time to allow my dad and his wife to come and see the baby. That's what grown people do. It's not even worth arguing about. That's what grown people do. Jermaine, you gonna be playing, huh? Jermaine going strictly off that Bible for real, okay? It's easy to say that, Doreen. I say the same thing, but let me tell you something. You should know because you're married. When you are in a marriage and you devote all your time and everything else, energy to a man, you took care of his child, and then you treat me like shit when the mom come in. You're not going to give up your spouse that easy unless he just tell you he doesn't want you, okay? And Bethany acts like, you know, she really loves Larry and stuff. She's not going to just do that. I can just tell you that straight up. You said he should have put his foot down like he didn't tell her what hotel he was staying in. Point blank, period. Laurie's son has a right to not want her right. But the thing is, Bethany has a right to demand to go with her husband, all right? Because that is her husband, all right? Laurie's son has his own life, all right? And he's grown. So he does not have to let Bethany come, but Larry does not have to go by himself because he has a wife to adhere to as well, okay? It's not, his son is grown. He's a grown-ass man. He's not a little kid, even if he was. You know, you still got your wife to, you know, make sure that everything is cool with her. Let me get this story right here real quick, you guys. Hold on. For my other live. Hold on, let me look at this real quick. Let me keep this. Hold on, let me switch this, get this to myself and save it. Okay. Okay, so let me see what else we got here. So I can't wait to see what's gonna happen next. I'm thinking that she's probably gonna go now since Lynette wants to see her face to face. Who says this? I don't know who writes these stories, but what woman says this? Why would I need to go talk to Bethany? I'm telling Laurie that she does not need to come because she does not know how to act. I'm talking as if I'm Lynette now. I'm not saying this, you know, myself. Okay. So why would I need to talk to Bethany? For what? So we can get into it and so I can be incarcerated? No, I'm not ready to talk to her for what? It's not, listen, it's not a requirement that Bethany and Lynette get along. Once Bethany see this baby, I doubt you would even see them again like that because they live in a whole different place. I don't know why everybody's making a big deal about it. It's simple like this. When Larry goes, she can go with him, but you don't need to go to that hospital room unless Jaden and his girlfriend decide that you can come up when Lynette is not there. It's just simple as that. Or Larry and Bethany can come at a later date. It's not, nothing else needs to be said about this. It's just plainly ridiculous that they don't see it like that. Now, in real life, they probably do, you know, but for the purpose of this skit, you have to make it, you have to make it sound good. Let me see, hold on, y'all. Hold on, let me say the story too. And they told Trump, F around and find out, man. Okay. People crazy as hell. I gotta keep this story for the night. Okay, let me see what else we got here. Hold on, let me get this too. They get all these damn stories coming up. There's no way I can talk about this in one live. All this stuff. Man. Let me get this story right here too, man. Damn, women, I'm telling y'all better be safe out here. Listen to the story real quick. A woman, 20 years old, passes on months after being ganged, you know what, raped on Hilltop by men who kidnapped her from an ATM. This is why you don't need to be outside at these ATM machines and shit at night, not even in early daytime or anything. It was this lady who went to the ATM machine. And she actually was at the gas station. She got gas at night, and a car full of dudes and one chick pulled up. Y'all know that these dudes and this chick made this woman, I don't know if he took her car or their car, I can't remember. I think they made her get in their car. And then they drove her to the ATM machine and made her take out money, right? And then they took her up there through this like mounted area, and they unalived her and threw her outside in the field and stuff. Isn't that crazy? And the person who worked in the gas station didn't even see what went on. Okay, or if they did see it, they didn't do anything. I don't know when they called the police. That's sad. That's crazy. But you have to be very careful when you be at these gas stations, at the ATM machine, parking lots, going inside the grocery store, restaurants, or anything at nighttime or early in the morning. 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock. Those are not good times. And then, of course, anytime it's dark is not a good time. You got to take something with you, like shades to do. You know what I'm saying? And have it, because you just never know. You know what I'm saying? You never know. Okay, let me see what else. That's sad. That's a sad story. Took her to a hilltop and stuff. That's sad and game. That's crazy. 20 years old. I don't understand why men, well, actually it's for power's sake and stuff, but I don't understand why they just basically just, do the things that they do. It's crazy. So, okay, let's see if we finish with these weirdos right here. Okay, let me make sure they didn't put anything else with Larry down. I want to see that. Let's see what else we got. Okay, so I think that's it with Larry there right now. Thank gosh. Thank God. Now, let's move from them and go into this other skit real quick, and then that's going to be it. Actually, let me show Isaiah these little kids first, okay? Then we'll look at the other one. Then I got to show you the Shayla one. That's going to be it. Let me hurry up and do it, too, because it's getting late. Because we stayed too long on Bethany now. See, the reason why I can talk to Isaiah is because how are you being friends with Brooke's enemies? I can trust them. And see why Larry is worried about foolishness. He needs to be talking to his daughter about this boy, and they think this boy is all that. I don't know. You can't be friends with my enemies and date me. Now, this skit right here is about them tattoos that Hope and Faith got. And I guess the mother was mad about that. She got 2 more tattoos or something. So now Isaiah calls Faith a bop and that she's giving out the wrong message with her tattoos. And what message is that, Isaiah?
Bro. Let me see your tat, bro. Show me your tat, bro.
Okay, I will. Yeah, hold on. So boom, I go tap behind ear.
You can't even see.
Like, are you dumb?
All right, bro.
I go tap behind ear. Okay, cool.
All right.
Okay,
That's
cool.
That's
Rate it. No, rate it from 1 to 10.
Mom, it's like a 5. You about a 5? All right, go ahead. What else?
Okay, and then boom. This is the best one.
All right, yeah.
Okay, boom.
That's kind of hard. How you feel?
I told you it was mid. Like, I was literally saying it was mid.
Why'd you there though? Bro.
What do you mean why it's there? Like, why would it not be there?
Why does she got a coat on? Like, why you
right? Why? Like,
she trying to have a straight crop tops. That's what it is.
Exactly. No, actually, bikinis.
Bikinis.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's read y'all comments in a second. Let's finish watching these kids.
What kind of look you trying to have?
What do you mean?
You trying to be outside of bikinis?
Yeah, summer's coming up.
Exactly.
Hot.
Prepared.
What are you talking about?
Oh, bro, she one of them. No, I'm saying she one of them.
One of what? Because your girlfriend is one of them. So what is
she
that?
Don't got no tats, so she got to lift her shit. I'm just saying.
Anytime you want to show your tat, you got.
Oh, bro, get undressed.
He's not a baddie.
You gotta get undressed to show your tat.
So what are you gonna say? Because you asked you the tat. Now you saying a whole bunch of slick stuff. Like, what are you?
I'm just saying. I'm just saying, like, it seems
Tell
like
me what?
You moving like a bop or something. Just real. I've been keeping a beam with you. You feel me? Like,
Wait.
So you're saying I'm moving like a Bob?
Yes.
You're saying I'm a Bob
All these tattoos.
because of the tattoo placement?
Yes, exactly.
What do you know about Bob?
Who's gonna be there to look like?
Bro, you got that tat to show everybody,
Like-
so you can have your shirt all up.
Right, you don't say up 'cause
Inappropriate.
you don't know how disrespectful that is to call somebody a Bob.
No.
Do you know what a Bob is? You know what Bob
You know
do?
you're acting
You're
like
acting
one.
like one. That's what I'm
How?
saying. Because you get all these tattoos and all you revealing.
No, it was one tattoo. It was one tattoo.
Nah,
It's on
I
my
was
vein.
cool.
So
I
okay,
look-
see, y'all are over sexualizing girls because
No.
I have a rip on my tattoo. Now I'm a Bop and I'm
No, let me tell you.
Nah,
I
you
said
canceled,
her
bro.
ear, her one behind her ear is valid. You feel me?
rated a 5 out of 10.
Okay, I was trolling. I was trolling, but I'm saying
What are we
I give
talking
it about
about?
like an 8. An 8. But I'm saying this
That's a
one
high
right here is crazy.
You couldn't get on your
On my
arm.
ring.
Bro.
See, y'all are just so
Your
like.
foot, your leg, something.
My foot is
Okay, and
crazy.
let's say this. Like, you're a Bop. Your girlfriend is a Bop.
How am I
You're a
about-
Bop. I know you're a Bop.
We knew that.
That's cool though.
We definitely knew that.
You see his tats?
Facts,
Valid.
like,
All
on
in the
my
open.
arm.
And that's why you don't got a coat on. You want to ship him to go off your tattoo?
See, the same way,
It's
like,
aura,
I
bro.
could be wearing a bikini right now to show mine, but he's over here. It's cold outside.
Difference.
He's
A
walking
bikini,
around.
a bikini and a regular shirt. He ain't showing nothing but his arms.
It was warm when I came out.
It wasn't warm. It wasn't
But you know
warm.
what's crazy, babe? Because I bet Brooke pulled up her shirt and showing everything without a tattoo.
Right,
before.
without
Like,
a tattoo.
What you gotta do with this? Because so
Y'all
y'all trying to deflect. Now they trying to
deflect.
deflect.
Brooke
Like,
didn't even get a tattoo because of her white mom.
Okay.
Why does it gotta be about
Nothing
her
was wrong
though?
about the tattoo except for the placement.
Brooke is a Bop.
Why does it gotta be
What is
about her?
about?
This about you, like.
And
How
you're
I
a
bring,
Bop.
how I
Because
bring up
the girl who stole her purse, you were over
What
there
is it
defending her.
going
You were
to?
defending the girl who
You was
stole your-
Diddy
Bro,
for real.
Y'all doing all of these levels. All we saying is, yo, tattoo placement is crazy.
So it's crazy.
I mean,
you're not the
you
one that's
can't
going to be
change it
seeing
now.
it, so it doesn't
You
matter.
can't change it.
Well,
for real.
neither of y'all will be seeing it, so it quite literally doesn't.
Yeah, we got the key.
Okay. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Leaving y'all home alone. Y'all think y'all grown, ain't it?
Yeah, we is grown.
Yeah, we is. She got a tattoo right here.
Right.
She fine. Like,
Can we go inside? Like,
I mean, you could go inside because you're a Bop.
that
Your
boy
house.
cold.
You guys have anything else to say to me? Anything
No,
else to say?
bro. No, bro. No.
Yeah, okay. Call me a Bop again.
I'm just saying.
Okay,
The tattoo
don't-
is like crazy.
It's not crazy. It's not crazy. Oh.
Okay. So they think that she's a bot because she has a tattoo on her, side. All right, Doreen. Good night, hon. Sweet dreams. I don't know if I agree with that. It just depends on why she got it. Okay, point blank. People get tattoos all over. But me, she's 18, okay? And as long as she's not out here being a SLUT and doing the most with that tattoo right there, showing it to every man and everything else, it's cool. She's grown. And if her mom didn't say nothing about it, well, she did. As long as she's not acting like a SLUT and doing the most and revealing that tattoo to boys and stuff, men, it is what it is, you guys, in my opinion. She's 18. Her mom can't even legally stop her. She can be displeased about it, but she can't even legally stop her because she's grown. But I don't think getting a tattoo or piercing makes people a bop or anything else. I think their actions with those tattoos and piercings and things of that nature to classify them as being a bop or whatever else you want to call them. Okay, point blank. I don't even know why they did that skit, but I guess it went on with the other one where the mom was, mad that they were upset that they had that she had another 2 tattoos. I don't know why people like all those tattoos on them, but it is. I mean, men and women. But it is what it is. Everybody got what they like, their likes and dislikes, So, I mean, for me, it is what it is. I don't care. Okay. Now, who's that? Well, that was my top. Anyway, you said, okay, let's go back. He should have put his, okay, I think we already did that one. You saying Bethany has a right to not let Larry and his skank ex-girlfriend and Larry's illegitimate son around for holidays. Woo! Woo! That's true. She has a right not to want them around. You're right. Ain't nobody gonna hurt Bethany because she's gonna call 911. Hell, if somebody was trying to hurt you, when you call 911, huh? I'm all for calling the police if you need to, you know, because why do this? Why would you not call the police if something's about to happen and then something pops off and then you do something or they do something, then the police is still called. But the only difference is that you may be getting in trouble. So, I mean, why not get their ass in trouble first? You know what I'm saying? They sure will be, and she's going to be going to jail. Because again, no one has to say anything. You can let Bethany go, and Larry can just lay down the rules, and she shows up doing the most. The security is coming quickly. And if Jaden tells the front desk that he does not want her in the room, she's not going upstairs. You know you have to check in before you go up to those floors. They don't just let you walk in a hospital. Okay, you got to check in. And those security, armed security, and police officers do not be playing. You just can't walk up to maternity. This ain't back in the day. I don't even know if they did it back then. You have to get a whole bracelet to put on your wrist, okay, and everything when you go to the hospital maternity ward. You just can't go up there. So I'm not even worried about her doing anything, even if she came. I don't know why we are even having this discussion, because in the hospital, they're not going to play that shit. You better do that shit outside. You better not even do it on the property, on the grounds, because the same security will still come out there, either the police, and you're going to jail, period. And they're going to call 911. 911 is already there. So it is what it is. But I don't wait for people to call the police on me. I'll call the police on your ass. And then I'm going to play the same role you play when the police come out there. Because some people do like to do that to get you in trouble. So you need to get their ass in trouble. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to the other one real quick, you guys. You said it's one thing if she was going to come and be respectful, but she's definitely going to start a mess and still be kicked out. Well, they're going to kick her ass on out. You say you do have enough. You say you didn't have enough for this mess. All right. Good night. Good night. Good night, Dorothy. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, we're going to show this other two, then I'm ready to get out of here because I got to do my other live. It's already 11:09. I need to hurry because I need to stop that one by 12:15. So let me hurry up. I came in a little late tonight, but y'all know I do these lives when I get off of work. You have to make your money. Okay, work come first. YouTube come last. Okay, let's better do this other two, and then that's going to be it, okay? So y'all hang on. 11:15, we will be out of here. I'm going to show this other one tomorrow, Deja. Because, I mean, that's just plain ridiculous. So let me see if I can find that one with Shayla real quick, because I didn't show it earlier. Let's see. Our favorite person, Shayla. So in the first skit, Shayla went over there to see P. And P up on the couch looking sad and depressed. And so I guess Shayla wants to make her feel better. So she give her something that she can relax. And so we're going to look at that skit. And they start talking. And gets to what? Personal? Let's see. What is the title of this? Yeah, it is personal. So we're going to watch this one. This will be our last one for tonight. Let me see what Shayla gives here. Right. That's not the right one. I don't know. I still don't see this skit up here. I know this was not it. This is the other one. Let me see. That's when she first came on. This is, I don't know why they got this up here like this is new. I don't think we're still gonna be able to watch it, you guys. I don't see it. I still don't see it. I don't know why I can't find that skit. Yeah, I still can't find that one. Maybe this is it right here. Let's see.
Piarry. Piarry. Piarry? Yeah. What's up? I've been calling you for days. I had to come over here and do a wellness check, make sure you were still alive.
Shayla, I don't even know where my phone is. Ron stopped calling me, so what do I need my phone for?
Really? Is that the only thing you use your phone for, is to talk to Ron?
Yeah.
Piarry.
Hey, Dorothy Richards. Thank you so much for being here.
Look at your house. What's wrong with it? Okay, so you're over here moping around because Ron's still not answering your calls, or what? Like, what's the problem?
I don't know why I keep messing up. Like, all he wanted to do was spend some time with me, and I told him I had to work. And he's like, oh, well, I need some space. I'm gonna go back to LA and all this. Like, I don't understand. Like,
So you're gonna let yourself go because the man's not calling you? You're gonna stop living? You have a job. What happens if Wayne calls you? You've been ignoring his calls too? No.
that's not the point, Shayla. The point is, I can't keep a man. Every time I get a good man, Ron is a good man. He's good. He's so good to me. And I couldn't make him happy. He had to leave me. He had to leave me again. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Maybe I could have cooked more for him. I could have given more back massages or listened to him more. Like,
Piarry, honestly,
what I'm doing.
Let me tell you this as a friend. Right? Are you listening?
Yeah.
Never let yourself go over a man. You think this how you gonna get Rome back? Moping around your house, looking like this? Never let a man allow you to let yourself go. I've been there before. It's not a good feeling. I'm just telling you, like, you are a beautiful woman. You're so cool. You're a kind, gentle soul. Don't let a man just destroy you like this, because this is honestly making me uncomfortable how dirty it is in here. I'm not gonna lie. Right? So you're gonna get Rome back, not like this. You need to get up. Get up. Clean this up.
Hey.
Clean yourself up. And never let a man get you down like this. It's not over. Didn't I already tell you not to give him space? If it was me, I'd be on that plane to LA. Space where? You in here in the dark?
Shayla, I can't just stalk him. I don't know what. I'm just trying to respect his wishes. That's all.
Respect his wishes.
Yeah.
You need to do whatever is possible to get your man back. But first, you need to get yourself together, because this is really unlike you, and it's very disappointing, to be honest. So get up, clean up. We're gonna get ourselves together.
Ooh, it's bright.
Right. Why you in here in the dark?
Shayla,
Get on down to app.
Yo, guys.
Okay, we're gonna stop this. We don't need no commentary, okay? Okay, let me see. Okay. So you said you bet she ain't funky like Ernestine. How you know Ernestine was funky? Ernestine probably didn't stink. The thing about it is, Shayla's right. I hate to say it about her not letting a man have her like this. About that part of it, she is. And I agree. You can't be sitting around here moping around, not taking a shower, not keeping your house clean, and all of that. Ron, she says Ron is a good man. I beg to differ because Ron is hiding something. He already lied about his child. He didn't say anything about having a child. What about those phone calls? When he didn't want her to know who it was or anything else. It's very strange dude, And I feel like he's hiding something. All right. I think she should go out to LA, see what he's doing. I really do. Because I want to make sure Rome is actually single. But getting back to how she's acting, I can understand she's sad, but all that not taking a shower, not keeping your place clean, just laying there feeling sad and depressed, it's not a good look. Open those damn blinds up, let the sunlight in, go take a shower, clean up your house, and stop feeling sorry for yourself and go out and enjoy life. Because the thing is, you can't force a man to be with you. Okay? And if y'all are meant to be together, he'll come back and you guys will be together. And if not, then maybe someone that is deserving will be, standing there waiting for you. Why sit there doing all that? I mean, how long have they known each other anyway? About what, 6 months or so? That's why I don't believe in rush and stuff. I believe in taking your time, to fall in love. You got to first get to know a person anyway more before you start falling in love and doing the most. They be rushing into relationships and trying to be in love too quick for me in these skits. Things should happen naturally. You know what I'm saying? These people be in love and they just been together for a month and they already talking about they love each other. It don't even be a month, it be 2 weeks. And they be telling people they love each other. How the hell do you love somebody after being together only 2 weeks and 4 weeks? Come on now. So I think she should do what Shayla is suggesting. Get up, take a shower, clean up your house, open those blinds up. I don't know about going out to LA. If she wants to, she can, But other than that, just get yourself together. Stop letting a man dictate how you feel. All right? So that was a good skit, and I liked it. All right? Other than that, I will cover this Deja one. What time is it? Yeah, I'll cover that tomorrow. Well, actually, we can do it real quick. Let's do it real quick, okay? We'll do that real quick, and then that'll be it. Let's do Deja and Dana. She was just going off on him about their son, because their son basically pushed Dalen when he was trying to talk to him. And so, of course, she went off about that earlier. Now she want to do other things with Dalen. So she was running her mouth. And he's just a sucker. He's really a wimp and a simp. So let's go to this one right here. What it look like? Damn. Y'all know who she reminds me of. Have y'all ever seen, I can't remember the name of that show. Was it Steve Urkel? Where that girl used to be on there? The one who she used to be Steve Urkel's girlfriend, not Laura, obviously. I think this is the right, am I talking about the right show? I can't remember her name right now, but she passed on when she was young, right? From some type of stomach cancer. That's what she reminds me of. I'm gonna look her name up and I'm gonna tell you guys. It's a girl. Hold on. That girl name is Michelle Thomas. She played on Family Matters. Okay. She was Urkel's. Yeah, like I said, Steve Urkel's girlfriend on there. Yeah, she passed on in 1998 at age 30. She looked younger. That's who she reminds me of. Child, please. She's trying to do all this to keep this man. But the thing that she needs to realize that, did I not share this? I'm sorry, you guys. Let me do it again. I forgot to share the damn screen.
Hey, babe.
Hey, I'm upstairs.
What are you doing?
Come in.
What are you doing with matches?
What am I doing with matches? Asking so many questions. Get in here. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. It smells amazing in here.
Yeah.
What do you have
Let me
on?
take it for you. What do I have on? Do you like it?
I love it.
Mm.
Wow. What is all of this for?
Well, I know that we've been going through a lot here. And I just wanted to take some time out to show you how much I appreciate you.
Hey, listen. I don't want you to feel like you have to do anything.
I know.
It's my responsibility to step up.
And you have.
Because you're my family. I'm supposed to.
I know. But you haven't even like pressed me or tried me or any of that.
Trust me, I definitely thought about it a few times.
Have you?
I have. But there were just a lot of other things for us to be focused on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I sent Daniel off. He's with his girlfriend.
Okay.
So we can kind of have a special night tonight. How you feel about that?
Look, Deja, I care about you a lot. Probably more than I should. And I just want to say that I appreciate you. I know that this has been hard on everybody involved.
Mm-hmm.
But for you to take some time out to make this happen,
Mm-hmm.
it means the world to me.
Okay, well that's enough talking for tonight, okay?
I'm saying too much.
Yeah, you're saying too much. Lay back. Let me show you how much I appreciate you.
All right. So, like I was saying, when I had thought I was sharing this before, I said, I bet she's just doing all this to try to secure him more because she was saying the most stuff, you know, in the earlier skit when she was accusing him of basically hitting her son. She was talking a lot of smack. So now she wants to make it up to him by, you know, rewarding him. So like I said, Dalen is a straight up sucker. Okay. I don't understand why he did not get a DNA test to make sure that boy is his. I don't understand why he didn't do this. And why did he move them into his house? Damn. First, get the DNA test and then go from there. All right. He just does too much. And so if they're lying to him or if she's lying to him, I'm not really going to feel sorry for him because why wouldn't he get a DNA test to make sure that kid is his, point blank? And why did he move these people into his house so quickly? All of that is weird to me. All right. So anyway, you guys tell me what you think in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thanks to Jermaine, Dorothy, Lorraine, Roz. We had some good conversations tonight too. Let's see who else was here. Thank you guys for being here. Like I said before, let's see who else came in. I think that's it. And then everybody in the bushes, everybody who watched this in the replay. I definitely appreciate you all being here tonight, okay? Y'all don't forget to thumbs up this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, share, and leave a comment. This award right here goes out to, let's see. Let's see. I don't know. I'm not going to give it out to Bethany and Larry. No, something is wrong with them, okay? Period. So let's see. I don't know. Maybe to Deja, because I know she's full of games, okay? And she thinks she's slick. She go in there and get into an entanglement with him to make him change his mind, whatever he may be thinking. You know, using XEX, and that shit only lasts for a minute. And once he realizes that this is not what he wants, he still will be gone. But what Dalen does need to do for real, is get a DNA test to make sure that kid is his, point blank. Okay, so Deja gets that. And so does Dalen for not taking the paternity test. That's crazy. Okay? And if y'all want to show additional support, feel free to do a super sticker, super chat, cash app donation at $Shades2, or copy yourself a membership for $4.99 per month. I'll see y'all tomorrow early afternoon with another It's Country Wayne Skits reaction time with Shay Shay. You guys have a blessed night. And again, thank you for being here. All right? All right. Let's go ahead and get ready to get out of here, you guys. Hold on. I got to get the thing up. Good night, y'all. Sweet dreams.
Yeah. Right. Shoot on the Shay soon. Rev. Yo, Wayne write the skit, he produced the scene, but Shay bring the talk that's slick and mean. He got characters, drama, chaos on deck, but Shay the one breaking down every little speck. She spot the shade, the smirks, the fakes, catch the punchlines and the subtle mistakes. She the voice of the couch, the fam on the phone, like, did you see what just happened when he left her alone?
She stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skips by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay stuck wave. She real, she raw, she bold, she brave. Country Wayne built it, but Shay made it pop. Now hit that play and don't you stop.
She ain't here just watching, she go hosting from the sideline, talking over clips like it's game time. Characters wild, but Shay got control. She pause, rewind, then snatch they soul. No script in her voice, just truth and wit. Like, why is girl acting like she ain't seen that chick? She roast, she laugh, she bring the fire. Shay turn a 5-minute skit to an all-day ride.
She stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skips by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Oh, Shay's the vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Country Wayne lit it, and Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
Shout out to Country Wayne for cooking up the chaos. want the real breakdown? Decide how to laugh the truth. You pull up here. This is the Shay's 2 reaction show. No cap, no filter. Just Shay.
Shay stay talking, she break it all down from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown. Skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay still vibe. She the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Country way lit it. Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.